Good morning, Wolfpack. I'm Gio Mejia.
And I'm Chris Gordon.
Today is Wednesday, May 15th, and we're here with your morning announcements. We have a very important announcement from one of our vice principals, Mr. McCracken.
Good morning, Wolfpack. I'm here this morning representing your administrative team, Dr. Dobson, Ms. Kane, Mr. Champion, Mrs. Wooldridge, and Mrs. Foster. As we near the end of this school year, we want to congratulate you all on a great year. We've come a long way since August. You're all doing a great job, and we want to celebrate that as we finish the year. We believe that the most important part of our job as administrators is to keep everyone safe. We also believe that an administrator's job is not to get students in trouble, but to help students stay out of trouble. I'm speaking to you today because we care about you, and we want you safe and trouble-free. To that end, I'm here today to talk to you about food fights. We know it's a relatively small number of students who have been involved in the past, but we're talking to everyone because each of you have the power to influence our school culture. We might like to think that if we don't talk about food fights, they won't happen. But all of you who have been here know that approach has not worked, as they have happened for the past couple of years. And perhaps more to the point, what has happened in the past has gone far beyond anything playful, funny, or amusing. With objects, including metal hydro flasks, being thrown into crowds, it became dangerous, and students and staff were injured. It left the realm of school misbehavior governed by California Education Code and entered the realm of criminal acts, punishable under California Penal Code. So, here's what we want all of our Wolfpack students and staff to know. We are on it. The administrative team, safety committee, and Elk Grove Unified School District Division of Safety and Security have been proactively planning and implementing layers of steps to prevent, mitigate, and stop anything that might begin to look like a food fight. We need you to know that encouraging, inciting, like shouting food fight, or engaging in a food fight by throwing anything will result in a suspension, preventing seniors from walking at graduation, and it will carry over to the next school year, preventing a returning student from participating in fall events next year. It may also result in a recommendation for expulsion. If a food fight were to become a riot, we may not be able to keep involved students from criminal charges. And even if you're not involved in a food fight, failing to follow the instructions given by an administrator, campus supervisor, teacher, or other school employee is a violation of Ed Code and will result in similar consequences. We're on it, but you have the power to make a more important difference. If you hear people talking about a food fight, remember that your words have power. You may be able to influence their thinking, and you can report it to a staff member. Ultimately, you are the ones who create and maintain CO culture. Our reputation in the community is improving. You are the ones who make CO a refuge from the troubles we all face, a place where everyone is looking out for each other. You are the ones ensuring that we are all responsible, respectful, honorable, and engaged. Thank you.
These are the following consequences for participating, inciting, or yelling food fight, or failing to follow the instructions of the staff.
A 1 to 5 day suspension.
Possible recommendation for expulsion.
Seniors involved will not walk at graduation.
9th, 10th, and 11th graders involved will not participate in fall 2019 activities. This includes homecoming, football games, powder puff, and many more activities.
Our school cannot interfere with criminal charges if penal codes are violated.
So in short, be respectful to the class of 2019, our school, and your peers, and don't forget the senior goodbye rally could be canceled. Moving on, the Environmental Club went to the City Hall last week to be placed on the City Council agenda to address the issue of styrofoam usage in Elk Grove. Let's see how it went.
Our campus's environmental club had the opportunity to take part in an Elk Grove City Council meeting to persuade the officials to consider placing them on their presentation agenda on May 22nd regarding the ban of detrimental styrofoam usage here in Elk Grove.
My name is Amrit Apple. I attend Consumer.
Each student had 2 minutes to deliver a detailed presentation in front of Elk Grove officials explaining how harmful polystyrene is to the planet and why Elk Grove should take part along with Los Angeles, San Francisco, and even the entire state of Maine, who completely banned styrofoam, in the movement to aid the planet in becoming healthy.
EPS is destructive to our environment, undoubtedly damaging us as well. EPS takes from around 500 years to forever to biodegrade. With the buildup of EPS in our environment, people, animals, and plants can be negatively affected by this.
However, this was not the official presentation persuading the ban. Instead, this was to convince Elk Grove officials to place them on their council agenda on May 22nd to further address the topic.
Please allow my fellow classmates and peers to present to you the results of our research on May 22nd.
Please make
We had the opportunity to talk to the supervisor and members of the environmental club on the process.
Well, I'm really proud of the kids. Actually, the whole team that came tonight are all freshmen, so I'm really impressed and excited for the next 4 years. They came together as what we're calling the climate action team to try and take action on climate. So they chose banning styrofoam in Elk Grove, and they've been researching and they have a presentation ready, but we haven't been able to get on the agenda. So tonight was all about getting on the agenda, so I'm really proud of them for coming out and being brave enough to stand in front of that whole room, and yeah, it was great.
A lot of the times you can just go past any river and you'll see a lot of styrofoam in it as well as other materials. But I mean, styrofoam is one of the most used products and it doesn't get rid of, so it's a major problem.
It will make a change to our school and people around us.
This was definitely a wake-up call. This was Cohs Wptv from Wptv.
Attention sophomores who are taking AP US History next year, please come by Mr. Garcia's room in HN6 to pick up your summer work.
Jazz band auditions will be held in the band and choir room from 3:30 to 5 p.m. Monday, May 20th and Tuesday, May 21st. See Mrs. B. Moslin for more information about the auditions.
Hey Wolfpack, did you know that the Elk Grove Food Bank has a closed closet as well as a mobile pantry that delivers to clients lacking transportation? Our donation drive started this past Monday. Look for flyers around campus with lists of items you can donate and locations on campus for donation drop-offs. If you have any questions, see Mrs. Winslow in HM2. Let's help the food bank stock up for summer.
Attention all students with a school parking permit. To avoid fines or penalties, please turn in your parking permit to the attendance office. The deadline is Friday, May 24th.
Attention Lead Club members. The last 2 mandatory meetings will be held this Thursday and next Thursday between 3:20 to 3:50 in HM1. Super important information and activities will be discussed. Don't miss it or you won't participate in the end of the year party and field trip. Also, aspiring lead officers for next year need to attend the meetings and stay after for a 20-minute officers only meeting.
Seniors, all Forever folders are available for immediate pickup in room L3. Please come before school or at your lunch.
Hey juniors, don't forget to vote for your senior teams. You will be voting for class theme, ball theme, and more. Voting ends on May 17th.
Hey CO students, this week is our last Spirit Week of the school year. Today is Family Photo Day. Hopefully you have your friends together all dressed up like you're on family vacation. Tomorrow we flash forward in time, it's Senior Citizen Day. Dress up like your grandparents.
And Friday is CO Proud Day. Represent your CO pride by wearing your class shirt, club shirt, or even an academy shirt. Also, we will have our senior goodbye rally this Friday, so make sure to stay after school for an amazing send-off for our seniors.
Now let's send on over to Paris and Kevin for your In the News update.
What's up, Wolfpack? I'm Kevin Cativo.
And I'm Paris James, and we're here with your weekly news update.
Over the weekend, the climate system sounded simultaneous alarms. Near the entrance to the Arctic Ocean in northwest Russia, the temperature surged to 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Meanwhile, the concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere eclipsed 415 parts per million for the first time in human history. Although these are just data points, taken together with many more indicators of an altered atmosphere and rising temperatures, they blend into the unmistakable portrait of human-induced climate change.
Yeah, as you can see, it's really starting to get up there at the end.
Yes, it is. Yeah, we should do something about this.
Yeah. On to national news. Alabama has become the latest U.S. state to move to restrict abortions by passing a bill to outlaw the procedure in almost all cases. Their aim, they say, is for the landmark 1973 Roe v. Wade ruling to be undermined or overturned completely.
Wow.
16 other states are seeking to impose new restrictions on abortion.
That's crazy. Yeah, as we can see too, in the year 2000, not many states were hostile in the United States, but in 2019, more states are becoming hostile and even very hostile to the restrictions on abortions.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, well, that's all we have caught up with you today, Wolfpack. Stay attentive for more news, national and abroad.
Thanks, guys. Personalized yearbooks will be delivered in person tomorrow and Friday during first period. All others can be picked up after school from the library book distribution windows on Monday, May 20th. Any books that were not picked up Monday can be picked up starting Tuesday from the photo room during lunch. Books will be on sale in the student store during lunch starting Tuesday, May 21st.
Junie B. Jones, the musical junior play, is this week in the Black Box Theater. The show plays tomorrow at 6 p.m., on Friday, May 17th at 7 p.m., and on Saturday, May 18th at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Tickets are $5 pre-sale at the student store and online, and $7 at the door.
Want a free book? A Sacramento public librarian will be in our libraries this Friday during both lunches to share information about the public library summer reading program. Stop by the library during your lunch to sign up and get a free book. Well, that's all we have for you today, Wolfpack. I'm Gio Mejia.
And I'm Chris Gordon. Remember, the strength of the pack is the wolf.
And the strength of the wolf is the pack.
Have a wonderful Wednesday, Wolfpack.